There is this one television TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining. It is so inspiring and so educative. Starcross TV, inspiring station. Watch Starcross TV, enlightening station. Watch Starcross TV, empowering station. God's own station, uniting the world. There is this one television that is so entertaining.
What do you do when you wake up in the morning? Yes, do you pray or do you do any other activities to make your morning a beautiful one, to make you feel good and to make you be on that positive energy that will make you trash or tackle anything coming your way in a day? Yes, good morning to you. This is the Morning Star Breakfast Show brought to you by Starcross Television. Yes, concerning your morning routine, as for me, first thing I do, I go down on my knee to pray, because who knows, you don't know what is coming your way that morning, that God will always be there to tackle those things for you. So you should always put God first in anything you do before you attend to any other thing for the day. Yes, good morning to you. And I am Rex AB. I am on this set with wonderful, beautiful, amazing presenters. Yes, I would love to do justice to bringing them quickly, because this set is going to be a wonderful and a lively one. Yes, close by my far left, I have a wonderful presenter sitting there. She is, I want to bring her to the prof, because yeah, she can also talk and she is also diplomatic. Yeah, she is no other than Sister Ruth Abu. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you too. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Okay, today is Friday. Tell us your feelings for this morning.
Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, good morning to you. You're welcome to Morning Star Breakfast Show brought to you by Starcross Television. And yes, how I feel about today being Friday. I feel beautiful. I feel elated. But it's just that it's gonna be busy, a very busy day for most of us, so it's not a jamboree day. Instead, it's still a day we are still going to meet with the Father at the Great Hall. So it's not a free day at all. Yeah, so it's a beautiful day. So I'm wishing you well. For those of you who have one or two to do today, I wish you well. If you think you can start planning your week ahead, like your coming weeks, you can start today to plan it. Please do so. Also believing that whatever it is you put your mind to do, you're going to achieve it only when you get to work. But if you're just there dreaming about it and not, putting it into work, I am sorry to say this, but nothing is going to happen about it. So you have to get up from your comfort zone, get yourselves discomfort so you can get comfortable.
All right, that's a wonderful one from Sister Ruth. Oh, yes, please get up and do whatever thing you have to do this morning so that you will achieve those goals of yours. All right, and we have a wonderful, I want to double his prof. Yes, I want to call him double prof, because when you hear him speak, you know that yes, he's hitting the point, and he is the only man in our midst here amongst the women. Good morning, bro, Eric.
All right, good morning to you, Sister A.B. Mobo, Rex, the woman from Bayelsa State, and good morning to you,
Good
Sister
morning.
Ruth Obo, and good morning to you, our amazing and wonderful audience. So today is Friday, as my colleague have rightly said. Thank God it's Friday, but I believe a great Friday starts with a very wonderful smile, and it is Friday where we reward ourselves after having a very wonderful week. So Friday is the period for reward from the weekend.
Okay.
And I think you just have to take it easy on yourself and make sure you do everything that makes you happy to prepare yourself for the next week. So I believe when you get to Friday, you start patting your back and start saying, thank God I made it down till the weekend. So it's not always easy, you understand? Monday is always stressful, Tuesday is always hectic, Wednesday you want to do better, Thursday you need to keep the energy, and Friday you be like, oh thank God finally I made it. So you need to start it with a very wonderful smile and have a very good weekend ahead. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
that's a wonderful
I
one
have
from
something
Brary.
to say.
I just want to say something. He's talking about starting the day with a smile. So I want him to smile for the camera so that you know when you smile it's contagious, and
Yeah,
you
definitely.
share this happiness to the next person. So
True.
please start your day with a wonderful smile. Yes, Sister Ruthie said you have something to say.
Yeah, I do have something to say. You know, he has talked about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for you to appraise yourself, pat yourself
Exactly.
on your back and say you have tried. But I like to say that it's not everybody not everybody rests on Friday.
Friday.
In fact, they work round the clock. You know,
Okay,
because of the nature.
I'm not looking at
because
it
of the
like that
nature
kind
of
of rest.
their
What I'm
work.
trying to say is that on a Monday, we know we are all anticipating that Monday is going to be a new week and you have to have a fresh energy. It's not easy for continuity on a Tuesday. You're still trying to make sure you blend in on a Wednesday. On a Thursday, you're still trying to make sure you put in that same energy. And like on a Friday, you know that, okay, thank God I've been able to move from like a Monday to a Friday. Not like where we have mothers who definitely want to take care of the kids, do their assignment, give them that energy to prepare them for the next week.
No,
But
aside from mothers, I'm talking about people.
Definitely,
workers.
definitely.
Some workers or people who do their own business, personal business. They don't know which one is Monday. They don't know which one is Sunday because every morning they wake up at 4 or 4:30. You know, they go open their shops. They sell. In fact, sometimes they do 5 a.m., 5 to 10 p.m. Some they do 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. as the case may be, round the clock. So nobody knows. I think the only thing those set of people know is Christmas, where they just have to shut down, maybe lock their
Exactly.
shops for 24 hours, sometimes not, maybe 12 hours, dine with their family and still rush back to I don't know, I think they are
Yeah, I
called
get what
workaholics.
you're saying, but
Yeah.
I think for me, if I am a businesswoman, oh God, there must be a day for me to rest.
Yeah.
Yes, and Friday is just like that wonderful day. You need to just set
your
aside.
appraisal
Like
from
you
need
can,
to
even
just
though
you need to just take it in your appraisal from
Exactly.
and say that thank God I made it, because it's not easy for you to make
Exactly,
it from
it's
Monday,
not.
Tuesday, Wednesday down to Thursday. It's always hectic, and Friday. Not like you're giving the whole Friday out for
exactly.
pleasure.
So you
or
can
leisure,
give from
no.
like 5
We
p.m.
just
down.
say you should just be happy on a Friday that you made it
Okay.
from Monday down to Thursday. Try to just make yourself happy on a Friday. It's very important to be happy on a
All
Friday.
right, all right.
Very
So
important.
Like one more thing before I hand over to you. I like to say that if you do not choose a day for you to rest, your body is going to choose a day for it to rest.
Exactly,
So
that's
when you
true.
are busy working, busy chasing after the naira or other currency, choose a day for your body to relax and know peace. If your body decides to choose it for itself, I think that's the time you have to. It might decide to choose maybe 1 week because you have stressed the body so much that the body is so angry and said, okay, I'm not stepping an inch for like 1 week, which is a breakdown. So while you're busy chasing after the bag, the naira to say, please also take out a day for you to, relax or go run tests so you know what you're supposed to treat. That is for the people who work round the clock. They don't know which is Monday, which is public holiday. They don't even, not all those things on the calendar does not concern them. Please
Exactly.
take out a day, go to the hospital, run a test, know what you're treating so you don't break down.
All right, that's a very wonderful one. Please try and rest. But I would like to bring something. Talking about appraisal, I want us to appraise ourselves, starting from Monday to Friday today. What are those to-do list you've mapped out on Monday and Friday, you've achieved them. Starting from you, Sister Ruth, let's know. Appraise yourself, yes, like on a personal scale. Like, how can you appraise yourself?
Okay, back here in the office.
Yeah, all around.
All round, yeah. If you're talking about all round, I might not be very open.
Okay.
Whereas this is a live TV.
All right.
But honestly speaking, all the things I had to do for the week, I think I've been able to, on a scale of
1 to 10.
1 to 10, yeah, I would say I've been able to do 8 because this is just Friday.
Okay.
So I can't give myself 10 on a Friday.
All right.
It is only God that knows if I will be able to achieve them all by Saturday.
Okay.
All right. So yes, I would give myself 8. Big
Okay, that's a pass mark. Yeah, bro. Eric, what do you have to
There are
say?
some weeks that you can even appraise yourself on a Tuesday. I'm telling you, yeah, I'm telling you. You might
Alright.
set some goals that you want to do for the week, and luckily for you, you can see yourself even on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're done with it and you're looking for a fresh challenge, and sometimes you need to also carry over for continuity. So I would say there are tasks that are continuous tasks,
Yeah,
and there are tasks that you
true.
need to end and get a fresh one. So for my continuity task, it's going to be open, definitely. But the week has been wonderful and amazing. I have achieved a lot. I have met new persons, gotten 1 or 2 skills via this week. So I am open to new challenge next week, and I wish we should all be open to new challenges from next week. And it is going to be wonderful because next week is a new month. So definitely we have to refresh ourselves,
Exactly.
regroup ourselves,
Yeah.
prepare for Monday with a fresh energy, and attack September.
All right. So from a scale of 1 to 10, how can you rate yourself?
I can never give myself 10 because if
Stop
I give
it.
myself
Don't
10, no, I'm not diplomatic.
Okay.
If I give myself 10, then that means I will be feeling so relaxed that I have
Okay.
achieved everything. Remember the rich man in the Bible? When he sat down and opened his hand and said, yes, I have acquired everything, you know what happened to? I have not. So we are still working, we are still in the process, we have to stay ground. So I will give myself a 7 so that I can work hard.
All right, that's the fair one. Yes, that's wonderful from Sister Peace and Bro Eric.
Sister
Ruth.
Sister Ruth, sorry. So for me, I would also give myself 7, yes, because as a human, you ought to do your to-do list because it actually helps. It gives you that discipline or give you that consciousness that there are things on the table for you to do and you need to get them done. Yes, so please try as much as possible to always reflect on yourself. Yes, know what you've done, those things that are remaining, and how just try to bring out new strategies on how to tackle things every day of your life. Yes, with that being said, today is Friday, yes, the 29th of August, and we have wonderful bodies coming today to tell us more about their bodies. So please stay tuned because this wonderful Morning Star Breakfast show is going to be engaging and you get to learn more. Please, we're going on a short break, and when we come back, we'll come back with a wonderful discussion. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
Are you passionate about filmmaking? Do you dream of turning your ideas into cinematic masterpieces? BCS Tacos Television, in collaboration with Blue River Island Nigeria Limited, presents a golden opportunity to learn from industry professionals and gain hands-on experience in all aspects of film and television production, including script writing and story development, cinematography and camera operations, lighting and sound, video editing and post-production, directing and production management, broadcast and television production techniques, acting for screen, special effect makeup, still photography, costumes, props and set design, and lots more. Date is 3rd through 17th of September 2025. Venue BCS World Headquarters, 34 Ambo Street, Calabar, Cross River State, Nigeria. Time is 9 a.m. daily. This program will give you the opportunity to learn directly from seasoned professionals, access state-of-the-art production facilities, network with industry experts, and receive a certificate of participation recognized in the media industry. For registration and inquiries, contact Contact Divine Vanguard AB Rex, Acting External Relations Manager, Star Cross Television on +234 814 083 6948 or Christ Ambassador Excellence Itatex, Production Manager, Star Cross Television on +234 813 372 5565. Petri Christ Shepherd Sokepriye Wokoma, International Chairman, Christ Universal Youth Fellowship on +234 805 706 1355. Mr. Bobby Ogoloma, Director, Blue Rivers Island Nigerian Limited, Training Coordinator, Petri Christ Shepherd Zoe Mwamani, Chancellor, Universal Council of Christ Ambassador, Training Facilitator, Petri Christ Shepherd Honorable Ibinabo Michael West, Grand Patron, Princess Aja Olumba Obu, BCS Chief Corporate Communications Officer and Executive of Operations, Star Cross Television, Training Supervisor, Petri Christ Shepherd Oga Osim, Managing Director, Star Cross Television. Announcer. See you there.
This is Hollywood in Nollywood. And let me tell you something. Let us congratulate BCS in collaboration with Blue Rivers Production.
Go there and pick your form for 10,000 naira and engage yourself in Blue Rivers and BCS filmmaking conference and training.
This is a call for professional learning of film making.
We are talking about acting, producing,
Anything that has to do with entertainment. This is an opportunity for you.
Come and register and be a part of this gigantic project.
Welcome back from that short break. In case you're just joining us, this is the Morning Star Breakfast Show brought to you by Starcrest Television, and I am Rex AB, yes, and I'm still here with my wonderful co-colleague, beautiful, handsome co-colleague here on set. Welcome back, Sister Ruth.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Bro.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, before we went on the break, we were talking about appraisal for the week. Yes, we should appraise ourselves personally on a personal ground and make sure we do our to-do list for the week. Now, today we are going to a different discussion, but we are boiling down to activities that has happened, celebrations that has happened in this month of August. Yes, in Brotherhood of the Crescent Star. Yes, when the month started, we started with a wonderful celebration. Though yes, it kick-started with the opening of Pentecost, down to Vanguard's anniversary, down to 8th Day, down. So there are many celebrations, and we are going to talk about them. And you also be seeing those wonderful clips of those wonderful celebrations. So we want to start with appraising the celebrations before we come to down to the bodies, to the fellowships that held their meeting and how the turnout was. So let's start with Vanguards. I know all of us here on this set are Vanguard, so please don't be biased. Just give the wonderful idea you have about the Vanguard celebration. Okay, we'll start from Sister Ruth. Please, how can you appraise, though we are human, but we are just giving a normal personal analysis on that. Let's get to hear from you. How can you rate the Vanguard celebration as a person? How can you evaluate that wonderful celebration? Sister Ruth?
Okay, thank you so very much. First and foremost, it was not the usual 1 week celebration.
Okay.
It was just a 4-day outing, and in that 4 days, it felt like it was even a week because it was packed full with interesting events. There was never a dull moment throughout the anniversary, starting from the flag off, the day 2, there was the flag off, the visit, the courtesy visit, the football, the grand finale, everything, and to crown it all, the song, we also, our welcome song to our Most Holy Father, the Chinese song, everything was just reading, it was just top notch, if you ask me. Yes, it was just top notch. There was never a dull moment. We also had a sister quote about 21 verses in the everlasting gospel,
that's
1, 2, and 3. I mean, some people can't even quote some pages in the Holy Bible.
Okay.
Some people don't even know. In fact, some people have not even opened their everlasting gospel. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm being very, very realistic here. But a sister knows verses that she can even read by heart from volume 1, 2, and 3. And I feel like that was just one of the highlights. Then we also had the decoration of the coordinators and nations, you know. Everything about the event was just reading. It was just top notch. I do not even know which one to pick and which not to pick. Given how things are currently, I was so happy to see a lot of vanguards come out for the event from far and near. I mean, God really did everything for us. And the Chinese song, I believe some people will be thinking, like, how were you able to sing and even absorb? Because, you know, songs that are very difficult to learn, in fact, songs that are very, languages that are very difficult should also be difficult for you to even, you know, assimilate and the rest.
Exactly.
But God being God, He made it possible for all the vanguards to learn and, you know the song and also bring it to Him, present it to Him, because He gave us the ability to sing and absorb the song, and we also brought it back. The whole event was just a beautiful one, a top notch. If you ask me about another body, I'm still going to. I have my. Thank God, I attended almost all.
Okay.
So yes, I can be one of the panelists.
All right.
To appraise this bodies.
Event. All right.
Event,
okay, that's a very wonderful one. There's this unique thing that I think is going on in this Vanguard celebration, because last year they sang Spanish song, right? And now this year they sang Chinese song. Okay, Bro Eric, can you give us, is it that the Vanguards are coming with this uniqueness that every year they will be singing a new song in different languages that hasn't been heard, or it's not new to BCS, just to sport? Because if you could recall, when that Chinese song was presented, there's this kind of joy that just emanates from everybody. They were happy as if they won something, first position or something, that, you know how choristers used to jubilate after singing and they know that they did well, or maybe they would take the first position and all of that. So that was the scenario that just outplayed that particular day. So let's say, is there uniqueness with this? Do you think that this thing will continue, or you just feel that it just a highlight to bring spice up the event, Eric?
All right, the month of Revelation is a very beautiful month, and we understand that this is where things do unfold, and we get to see new things, new ideas, beautiful things. It is the same thing, the same fellowship, the same body, but with new innovations, with new revelations, and the Divine Vanguard body is no exception. We saw a very wonderful week, a very beautiful week with great ideas, with new innovations. We saw so many things that had not happened in the past that happened, and new ones are going to definitely come next year. Speaking about the songs, following the trend of the songs, we have seen that the choral arm have diversified their means of production and composition. They are not limited. We also had other beautiful songs, pieces that we learned during this wonderful period of time. And as you can look at it from this other angle, I think we are going somewhere. It is said that to make the whole world one is a task that must be done, and evangelism is a core mandate here in Brotherhood of the Cross and Star. And we can see that our Father is using songs in a very wonderful means to make sure that He brings us together. Now, so many persons will be saying, how is it possible, as you said earlier, for us to be able to sing in that wonderful language? Song is something that can do magic here, no matter how the language may sound in the ear. Definitely, when we come together to sing, you will see the unity, you will see the joy. So I am wishing, I am hoping, anticipating for another wonderful revelation next year. So I cannot say what I do not know, but I am hoping for something new and something beautiful. Definitely, when you sing in a different language, you get to get the joy. So I'm hoping for a new one too.
Okay, you're hoping. Let's just have a guess from you, because you are hoping. Now they've already started from Spanish to Chinese. So which language? Just try and guess.
I think the choral would definitely know where to throw the dice and get something from.
Yeah, just give us your own guess.
I cannot say. Inspiration definitely comes from our Father. Yeah, so it is open for them to beg and seek for the inspiration. Definitely. Is going to come. We cannot force it. You don't force it.
All right, Sister Ruth, are you anticipating any song from the Vanguards for next year's celebration?
Yeah, but for you to keep the fire blazing, I feel if you spill now, the joy, remember the joy that was there. People had already heard, there were little talks that Vanguard are coming up with Chinese song, and they couldn't wait to hear us already. So I cannot say for now that this is what we are going to sing.
All right.
So I think for one, everything should be kept on a low. Not forgetting that we've also sang a Zulu song. You didn't mention that.
Okay,
yeah. We've also sang a Zulu song. We've sang Spanish and then the Chinese. So Vanguard set the pace.
All right.
So, I'm not saying other bodies or other fellowships are not doing, they are also doing their best. But now whereas we are talking about Vanguard, I think they did very, very well. For the fact that people could pronounce these songs, like Bro Eric said, music does wonderful things. Honestly, it brings, and I want to say that music brings people together. I am a lover of music. Once the rhythm goes well, honestly speaking, I am learning that song.
Okay.
I have learned songs from like so many other countries that I don't even know the meaning. Once I hear the song sounds nice, the rhythm, everything, there is melody, I am going to download it and learn how to sing the song. The same thing applies to this Chinese song. Surprisingly, there is somebody who is not even a Vanguard, who didn't sit with us to practice, to rehearse with us, who, if you call the person would sing from start to finish, because that is the love. That is what song does. The same way football brings people together, music also brings people together.
All right, that's a very wonderful one. I got some good analysis on set, and they are doing justice to this wonderful program. You didn't give the skill, but let's leave that aside. We are dwelling too much on Vanguard. Let's go to 8 Eton celebration. So I want to get your thoughts about 8 Eton celebration. Do you think that the celebration this year compared to other years is a top-notch, or it has something innovating, or it's a very good, the organizers, they did very well this particular year to bring that wonderful occasion to life? Let's start from Bro Eric.
All right, as I would rightly say, this is the month of revelation. I thank the Father I was part and parcel of this wonderful celebration. The occasion was hosted and organized by the Father through the CNCF, and they have been doing this over time, and Father has been giving them the grace. So the procession, now I got a feedback from the Father's children. God, the Father has children all over the world. So they were like thinking, that day it was very wonderful. It was rainy.
Beautiful weather.
It was a very beautiful weather. So most persons were anticipating the match already. The environment is already used to us marching on the 8th on the 8th of August rather, sorry. They're already used to it. So most persons were feeling that if the rain was going to hinder the progress or the movement of this wonderful march, our Father knows the way he does his thing. So we were all arrayed in a beautiful sutana. I thank the Father immensely for the information officer, the way he sent out the information. He said you have to put on your best sutan and make sure it is sparkling white. And it was very beautiful. Seeing and looking at the dedication in the eyes of BCS member, the weather could not stop it. We've had times where it was sunny, and now we've gotten time where it is rainy, and the rain could not stop the wonderful march of the Redeemed. BCS members, they march majestically from 34 Ambo through the streets of Calabar down to the Cradle, Eton, and back to 26, and also down to 34 Ambo. It was a very wonderful moment. We had the CNCF who were given a special assignment by our Most Holy Father to sing wonderful anthems at strategic points. We had one at Watts and we had one at Bukba Roundabout. It was beautiful. I saw the joy, most especially from the disciples, because they were the ones in front leading. You could see the joy, you could see the beauty in them. They were not afraid. They were marching gloriously. You know when you have been redeemed and when you know what you're looking for, when you know what is in front of you and when you know what you have achieved, definitely you're going to move like an excited soldier. Overall, the event was beautiful. The event was amazing, and we give the Father all the glory.
Okay, that's a very wonderful one, Brother Eric. I would come to Sister Ruth. I want you to talk about the numerical strength of this year's 8-8 March, because other years, yes, rain to do fall other years, but we want to know the numerical strength compared to other years. If this particular year, people were able to come out and raise this wonderful march despite the heavy downpour of that particular day, Sister Ruth.
Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to say that rain didn't stop anything. Because in Brotherhood of the Cross and Star, people already know that 8-8 day is usually a day designed by the Father to bring us or give us a beautiful weather. Yeah, I like to say that the numerical, I cannot give for sure the actual number of people, you know, who attended. I'm sure there was somebody placed, maybe one of the choristers, to actually get the number of people who attended the 8-8 procession or March of Redeem. Well, I can't say for sure, but what I can say is that the number was there. Rain cannot stop anything. Also, I like to say that how I felt about this particular 8-8, it was giving me the vibes I used to have when I was a child, when I would not be allowed to follow. But whenever my mom comes back home, I am seeing 2 colors of white. Okay. She leaves the house with sparkling white, and then when she comes back, maybe from the down part to up to her knee, is somehow off-white or brown. You know, because it rains and it doesn't stop anything. Like, you have to go in, and then when you get to some point, the rain is already, the water, the flood is maybe somewhere around your knee. You still go out for the you're still going to march past the streets of Calabar. So I felt so happy that this was happening. Last year was not like this. Year before last was not like this. The rain that fell this time around, it was giving the vibes of I don't know if I should say 1918 or maybe 2000 and something, or maybe 2010 or thereabout. Because I still remember there was this time I went to school. We had tests. It was on the 8th of August. I was just like, I and my sister said we're going to attend the march. And then it was raining. We also had something to do in school. We had to quickly go to school, finish up, took permission. We were in secondary school, took permission, went back, changed to Sultan, and then quickly joined the march. Honestly speaking, the rain that fell that day was enough to change a dark-skinned person to white. Okay. If you know what I mean. When you soak your hand in water to wash for hours, it changes the color. Okay. Rain fell so much that day, so for me it's a beautiful experience, and I pray that subsequently God gives us this beautiful weather, because Brotherhood of the Cross and Star are known to always process during the rain. The choristers usually make it look so beautiful. The songs they would produce, honestly speaking, you would be like, where is this coming from? The joy that comes with the rain pour and everything is always amazing. Oh. So yes, indeed, it was a wonderful march of the Redeemed.
Okay, thank you very much, Sister Ruth. I would have liked to dwell more on this, but I would like to move to other celebration, but we will not talk much on it. We'll just do a comparison, because we will be having bodies of this we will be having Divine Vanguard's body and that of the Christ Ambassador. They will be coming to have an interactive session with us here on set. So please, time is not on our side. So conclusively, let's just say, what's the highlight of this August Pentecostal season? We are not trying to give anybody the upper hand on all of that, but in your personal appraisal, what's the highlight, any of the events that you feel they did really good, they did perfectly well, and what are those things that made them stand out? I'd like to start from Bro Eric. So just give us in a matter of 2 minutes, and we'll just call it.
All right, as I will also say again, the month of Revelation is a very beautiful month. All the spiritual events that took place in this kingdom during the period of August were really organized by our Most Holy Father, and they had spiritual significance. You cannot take away the spiritual significance when you're looking at the celebrations in BCS. And all the events were beautiful, ranging from the opening of the Pentecostal down to the Divine Vanguard's anniversary, Supreme Signature, the Mansion of Blessedness, down to the College of Bishops, what they did there yesterday. All the events have been so beautiful and amazing. And I know Father's children have been blessings upon blessings will definitely continue to flow in our lives. So we thank the Father immensely for making us to be part and parcel of this 2025 August Pentecostal Assembly.
Very, I'm feeling that you're being diplomatic about this particular question, because so far all of you have been praising. Okay, you don't really want to.
I have attended all the
events.
Remember,
you said you should just give a quick.
Yes, but there should be reason for something to stand out.
Now let me tell you something. When our Father sends us in an era, no man wants to sleep. Now, when this body is planning, the next body is getting ready, or the next fellowship is getting ready, everybody wants to be on that level. There is no dropping. Everybody is ready. And you know very well, we do not do this thing on our own. The Father does it. Look at the Supreme Signature. Look at the Divine Vanguard anniversary. Look at the 8-8 on this celebration. Just look at the event that has unfolded during the period of August. Where can you find lapses? There is no lapses. Everybody did very well.
So conclusively, you are saying this year's celebration is more or way better than every other year. There's an improvement.
As I will always say, there is always room for improvement. You cannot say a child who was 1 year old and now is 2 years old, there is no difference between the child. Definitely, there's always improvement, and we're going to pray for greater improvement come next year.
All right, that's a very wonderful one. Let's get to hear from you, Sister Ruthable.
Okay, a quick rundown of the event, or the highlights.
The highlights.
Okay, so we had already talked about Divine Vanguard's body, but before then, this is a month, like he said, this is the month of Revelation, the month that has birthed so many pews, so many bodies, and as you know, revealed, brought a lot of things to the sight of the humans. Yes, so I like to also appraise the 144,000 virgins on an exceptional outing also.
Okay.
Yeah, they stepped out wonderfully. I enjoyed myself. I also said it here when we came back to work. From start to finish, on the day of their grand finale, there was never a dull moment. Sometimes I had something to go do, maybe quickly go take a call, but I had to, like everything, I had to, at some point I put my phone on D&D because I didn't want to miss anything, because I want to see for myself so I'll know what to say here. So they did amazingly well. And then moving to Biang Ane Yerebai Sabbath, they also did very, very well. In fact, this particular outing was a wonderful one. It's not like their regular outings, because I was also in the Great Hall, although I didn't get to stay till the end of their event. But the little time I stayed with them, it was an exceptional outing also, not the regular one. So yes, they did exceptionally beautiful. Then let us also talk about the choral competition. It was also very, very exceptional, because the CNCF did not get to stress the choristers who had marched from 34 Ambo through the streets of